equitystrategy.com.
Hello, this is Daniel Grady with a quick look at the markets for today, Friday, March 21st. We have a somewhat relaxed day coming up, starting at 9:30 GMT when we have net borrowing from the United Kingdom. This is not expected to generate all that much volatility, but it could have a slight impact on the pound. Then at 12:30 GMT, we have inflation data from Canada. This could have an impact on the Canadian dollar. And then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we have consumer confidence from the Eurozone. This is an important economic indicator which could have some impact on European stocks and on the euro. Moving over to the markets, yesterday the S&P 500 pared its losses from the day before. This is continuing as the markets continue to digest the change of forward guidance from the Fed. And during the Asian session, we had a significant rise across the board in Asian stocks. However, this is going into the weekend, and we haven't had any major news to support a strong uptick in the markets. So speculation is that this was mostly short covering, before the uncertainty of the uncertainty of the weekend. So we'd have to see some fundamental change to see whether this is a switch in the overall downward movement that the Asian stocks have been experiencing over the last couple months. Going into the session today, however, S&P 500 futures are trading up by another 0.2%, so we have a somewhat positive outlook for the American session. The euro, the dollar continues to appreciate in value after the speech by the Fed Chairwoman Janet Yellen. So we'll see. This is reflected in currency pairs with the dollar, such as the euro-dollar pair here. It's moved below prior support, which is now turned into resistance at 138. Below that, we have 137.40 as our next level of support. The pound is in a similar situation. However, it has reached the bottom of this long-term trend that it's been maintaining since since late October, early November. And there's also an important support level here at 164.80. It's trading just a hair above that at the moment. It might try to push through that during the session today, and then come back up towards our next resistance at 165.40. However, if it were to break through that, we have support at 164. Then we have the yen. The yen last couple of days has been trading pretty much sideways around 102.30. We have support still at 101.30, which is a pretty strong support, and then we have resistance at 102.75. And finally, we have gold. Gold has continued to move down over the last few days. It's trading below a prior support, which is now turned into resistance at 1,340. Below that, we have support at 1,310. But we might see some short covering here, or an increased demand in what are called safe haven assets going into the uncertainty of the weekend. So we might have a short rebound in gold for the session today. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching and happy trading.